Hey everybody, One of Weezem here. Exactly 4 in the morning, Thursday, June 19th. I should be in bed. I'm going to try to get Spy Rise done. I've had to sit idle on him for a long time due to having to go to E3 trying to get things done. There were the ridiculous storms the week before E3 that kind of kept me from getting this stuff done. What we just did, we took Web Spinner up top. This is Spy Rise number 2. We're going to come over here to Warm and we're actually going to take the Shock Spy path. Why? Because I'm not quite sure how I want to pair the path combinations just yet. So Shock Spy and Electro Tech I think have to be charged. Fire Tech and Web Spinner are like spammable. So it makes sense if you were doing an ideal combination, you do Web Spinner and Electro Tech, or Fire Tech and Shock Spy. But before we rush into that, I want to actually check out Shock Spy. So Web Spinner fully documented now, pretty cool. Can't fully appreciate it because obviously the training grounds, we don't have enemies, the dummies are stationary, so you don't slow them down. Obviously slowing them down would come in handy for Electro Tech. Coming down here to Shock Spy, it's the path we're going to take. This is kind of cool, pretty boom jetish if you will. New pulse bombs increase the ability to deal with large groups of enemies. So this sounds pretty promising here, so let's go ahead and grab that. We're going to come in and first upgrade is Electro Web Pulse Bomb. 960 is the price. Bear in mind, I've got all the winged sapphires here. So hold Y to charge a web bomb, release to throw it, which damages and slows enemies in a larger area. So big question here is going to be A, the damage, and B, how long it takes to charge and if there's any dead time in between. We can't buy that one just yet. You've seen the Soul Gem, I mean if you watch these in order, so we're just going to go ahead and buy it. If you didn't watch the other video, maybe you're just checking out Shock Spy before Web Spinner, don't worry, I won't spoil it for you. Actually I will, but we're going to do it right now, so I'm not going to tell you what it does, we're going to watch it. So what he had to begin with, like with Spider Sting, it got up to 3 projectiles. 24 to 36 damage. That's what the Soul Gem does. It shoots out 5, which pretty much fans the entire screen in front of you. But it's 24 to 36, and then if you actually fully scan an enemy, let me get back to my spreadsheet, we would be doing 31 to 47. So it does the same damage numbers, but it adds 2 projectiles. That seems insignificant, makes a much broader range there. So that's the Soul Gem, Spy with a golden hand. Now, Electro Web Pulse Bomb, we're actually going to hold Y down. I guess he's ready to go, so let's see what he does. 10. You gotta be kidding me. That's weird. So let me make sure I get the count. Seems to be like literally about 1 second. Maybe 2, depends how you count it. 10 to 15. That really is disappointing. I thought that would do more damage than the web. It should, in all honesty, but 10 to 15, so kind of weak there. Me personally, I would think Cocoon Spinner would be doing 10 to 15, and then like Electro Web Pulse Bombs would be like some ungodly number, you know. That said, we can scan this guy. Last him was 101, and now we will see what we do. So 13. That is really weak. So what would that be? 19, 20, 13, 20. He's got some weird numbers. Technically, it would be 19 and a half-ish. But if we ever saw a critical number, it would be 20. I don't know that we're ever going to see it. This is how stuff goes. If I'm by myself, we'll fire off a critical hit on like the second throw, sometimes the first, which throws me off. But if I'm recording, it's an act of Congress to get a critical hit on the That said, 13x3, 39 divided by 2, 19 and a half. So we're going to put 13 to 20 scanned. I've never seen the 20, we're just going to assume it would be there. So pretty weak. Let's see if we can get like a range here on 3 numbers. No. I thought maybe we'd take out a bigger radius or something. Not a huge fan of this one so far. Now, I don't know, maybe with enemies it's different, maybe it slows them down better, who knows. But just initial impressions, I don't know. Improved EPB, this one's got potential. 1280 is the price. Electroweb Pulse Bomb, hence EPB, does increase damage and has a larger explosion. I would hope so. I would honestly hope so. Now this guy is fully maxed out on the top end, and I can only hope that this thing delivers big time. Let's back out of here. I've got to change my spreadsheet. I've got EPD in there for some reason. But, alright, here we go. I'm not going to hit that guy because he's scanned, so... 30! Hallelujah, that is a significant jump. Now the question is that critical? We could have very well... I'm thinking 30 must be standard, and you know what that means? That would be 45 critical. That would be acceptable. You know what? It's one of those deals where we're probably never going to see the 45. I'm just going to go ahead and document it as that. That actually delivered the goods right there. A significant increase, as it should have been. So I'm very happy. There was a 45, hallelujah. Now note this guy is scanned over here. So let's see what we do. Is that a 39? Yeah, I believe that's 39. Half of 39 is 19 and a half, so that would be, what, 59 and a half? Yeah, so 59. So I believe that is going to be a 39 to 59. Try to get it for you. I know he saw it, but it should be 59. If we don't get it in 2 more tries. Alright, I give up. As you can see, critical hits are not very likely with this guy right now. But 39 to 59. So, with Shock Spy, you're actually going to be doing fully maxed out 30 to 45, 39 to 59 scanned. And that is a significant increase over the web spinner path, which is going to be doing 24 to 36 and then 31 to 47. So you're basically plus 8, plus 12 in terms of overall damage. That said, there is a slight, basically 1 second before you can throw that. You can move at least while he does that, so that's a good move. But yeah, it basically comes down, and again, this one also will slow enemies. I just don't know, without going into an arena challenge, which I hate doing, because the point of having 5 videos was to have them short and sweet. I will eventually, obviously, play around with these guys in story modes, all the bonus missions and whatnot. There's our critical finally, but we'll get a feel for it, and I'll kind of take it from there. So, that said, this is the top end. Again, it kind of comes down to what you prefer. Bear in mind, both of these going to slow enemies, particularly Web Spinner. That one's definitely, it's going to be the quicker way to slow enemies, even if that makes sense to anyone. And also, if you're a fan of Spider-Man, you're probably going to want to take that one. If you're a fan of explosions, you'll want to take Shock Spy. That's basically where I'm at right now, but Web Spinner, you're going to fire it off quicker, and then Shock Spy, it's got a little bit of a lag, basically like 1.5, 2 seconds, and then it does more damage though. So how they slow enemies remains to be seen. But it would be really cool if Cocoon Spinner actually did fully cocoon enemies and kill them. I guess that's a possibility. Obviously Chompy would die off, but maybe like a Greeble or a tougher enemy. I don't know, but that's kind of what they look like right here in the training grounds. It saves you time, it saves me time by just highlighting that. I only go to the training grounds when there's something we could not document, so, or I should say an arena challenge. That said, yeah, it basically comes down to how you prefer to slow the enemies and if that extra little bit of damage is more significant to you. So I'm not so sure Web Spinner might not be the better path, but like I said, that's based on the training grounds. No chapter mode, no PvP, no arenas, none of that stuff. So I'll leave it right there for now. Again, I'll come in, do the bottom end, we'll kind of piece those together and take it from there. Then when you take that link at the top, you'll see all the videos for Spyrise. You'll see the spreadsheet with the documented damage, and then below there I'll kind of give you my final run through what I would recommend and why. So stay tuned for that. I am going to actually come in here, got to figure out which Spyrise I want down which path. So that's going to take me a little bit of deliberation here, but as always, thanks for watching. Again, take that link at the top. Make sure you're subscribed. You can follow me on Twitter, like me on Facebook, circle me on Google+, whichever you prefer. Once again, thank you for watching, and I will catch you back here as we finish upgrading our Spy Rises with the bottom end.